afternoon. I'm Manon Fraser from the League of Women Voters here in New Ulm, and I have the pleasure of being here with Carol Steinhaus from the Turner Ladies Society. Right now, Carol is the vice president.
Yes.
And you have been a member for how many years?
46.
That's how many offices have you held?
Well, I've been president for 2 terms, and then I was off for a while, and now I'm vice president.
I've only lived here in New Ulm since 2011, so all of this Turner Hall information is very new for me. But I understand that the ladies, Turner ladies, are integral components to the Turner Hall that has the gymnasium and everything else. Can you give us kind of a history of?
Yes, I certainly can. Turner Ladies started November 11th of 1889, so we're really old. And I joined in 1973, making me a 46-year member, and an honorary member as well. We presently have 81 members, of which 5 are either living out of state. They were members when they were here and continued their membership after they left, which we appreciate. But it doesn't help us when we have banquets.
That's true, that's true. So I understand that the first Turner lady was the cook.
That's correct. And it used to be that the husband and wife took care of the place together. She did the cooking, and he did the bartending and the, what's the word I'm looking for?
All the
maintenance
stuff,
work, yeah.
And did they live there too?
They lived there on 3rd floor in a very small apartment, and they had a daughter who was a friend during their school years to a friend of mine. So I found it very interesting to see that they spent time together in that very building as they were growing up. So there's some interesting facts that many people don't know.
Oh, I'm sure.
And there's so much that people don't know about Turner Ladies.
Yes.
They think that we cook.
Yes.
No, we don't cook.
You don't cook no more.
No,
Okay.
not anymore. We do have a kitchen crew for that purpose. We strictly serve whatever it is that is happening, whether it's a wedding reception, which right now it's crazy busy. It's the wedding season, and we do graduations, retirements, any kind of a party that you want to have. Graduation, showers.
I know I've been there for another organizational party here in New Ulm for Castle.
Okay,
We
yes.
had a Castle party there. So from what I understand, the ladies really could use some new members.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. Yes, we are rather in dire need. In fact, we've reached out to some of our men members, and they have graciously come and helped us. They don't want to go out on the floor and carry plates, but we're happy if they'll just put something on the plate.
Yeah.
And they usually like to do the meat. So we're so grateful that they help us that we let them do what they want.
Absolutely. Now, to become a member, do you have to be a member of Turner Hall? Or?
No, you do not. No, you do not. I could stand on the street corner and flag people down and try to get some members that way, but
something you could try.
I could do that with a sandwich
with
board.
a little sign or something.
Yes,
you know, walking up and down the street.
It might be amazing what I do find.
That's true. Yeah, and it'd probably make the paper.
Oh, definitely.
So anybody can join.
Anyone can join, including you.
Is there an age limit?
No, there is not. There is, you have to be 18.
Okay.
That's the only requirement. You do not otherwise have to be, I mean, you can work as long as you want, as long as you're capable.
Okay.
And I myself am out of the circle right now because I had surgery, but this Saturday, if they're really short, I would go up at the last minute to help put food on the plate. And then we have to have people to carry the plate to deliver it to the guest. And then they also clean up the table when they're finished eating.
I know
So-
one year you asked me to help in the broad stand during Oktoberfest, which was really quite a lot of fun. Busy, but fun.
Yes,
We had a great time.
It's always fun
Yeah.
when you're busy.
Yes.
The time goes fast. It doesn't seem like you're working.
Yep.
And
it's a
it's
great
good.
camaraderie, I think, too.
Absolutely.
That was really, we did a lot of
Absolutely.
laughing, and that's always a really good thing.
It is, yes.
So what days do you meet and what times?
We meet the third Wednesday of every month.
Okay.
Normally, people start to come in about 5 o'clock. They'd like to have a drink or a soda or whatever they want and sit and visit. And then at about 5 minutes to 6, they start going over to the dining room. And dinner is served at 6 o'clock. And then at 7, we have our meeting. And the meetings usually run an hour or less, which everybody seems to be pleased with.
Yeah.
So, and they always say anything over an hour and nothing gets accomplished
That's it,
anymore.
you're
And
done.
I go
Nobody-
along
yeah.
with that.
Nobody wants, well, so how much are the dues a year?
A whopping $10 a year.
Whopping $10. Boy, I think I spent that on a cup of coffee this morning.
I hope it was good.
So is there any other things about Turner Hall Society that you'd like us to know?
Well, it's a good place to meet new friends because you can visit as you're working. You're side by side at a table and doing your job and conversing at the same time. And after you're finished with all the serving and the cleanup, you get to enjoy the same meal that you just served.
Well, that's
And
nice.
I've not had a bad one yet.
No.
And you also may have a beverage of your choice.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, it used to be we could just have a beer, and that didn't turn me on.
Yeah.
So-
Wouldn't be something I'd enjoy either.
No.
So in closing, so if anybody wants to learn more about becoming a Turner Society lady, all they have to do is call.
They can call me at 507-276-5798. If I happen not to answer, just leave me a message with your number and I will definitely call you back.
Okay.
And we can discuss what your questions may be.
And if they
So-
would call Turner Hall, could they get your number from
They
them?
could refer, yes, they would
Or
refer.
they would refer it, so, okay. Well, thank you. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I
in
would like to
closing?
add the mission statement,
right.
which I should have done at the beginning.
That's okay.
But,
You know, as long as it's get in here, we're
Sure.
fine.
The purpose of the Turner Lady Society is to promote the interests of the Turnverein and to help keep the organization solvent. All members should be willing to work for the betterment of Turner Hall in any capacity. So there's many times other things that you can volunteer for, like mailings, or and there aren't that many of those anymore, but there are things where
Yeah, just.
help is
you know.
needed, and there again, you're visiting. Sometimes you get called in to peel potatoes. And before you know it, you're done. 200 pounds done because you didn't know
Yeah.
you were working, you were just visiting. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's great.
Well, thank you, Carol, and we would like to thank NewCat for allowing us this time and getting some information out on the Turner Lady Society. Thank you.